All right, we want to welcome nutritionist and registered dietitian Monique Richard. She asked me a very intense question right before we came on the air. And it's hard to answer intense questions from the green Care Bear.
From the Care Bear, right? I know.
But we're having some fun this morning, and we're talking about, it's Halloween week, and I know a lot of parents are getting ready to welcome all those trick-or-treaters to their homes and everything, and taking care of their little trick-or-treaters as well. We've got to take into account some allergies that folks have
That's right. So I want to bring awareness to the Teal Pumpkin Project. So that's basically, if you have a teal pumpkin on your stoop, you're basically saying your home is allergen friendly. It's safe for those that we want to be inclusive, right? So 1 in 13 children have an allergy, and sometimes they can be very serious, right? Anaphylactic shock. Some children have to carry an EpiPen with them. And then other times, children can be sensitive or have a certain condition that they're just prone to something like artificial sweeteners or preservatives or yellow dye. So this is just really being inclusive. Possibly offering non-food items like Play-Doh, crayons, bubbles, cards, puzzles, so a bucket full that you can get at the dollar store very easily to offer some things that aren't food related.
And that way you're completely safe.
Exactly, exactly. And so if they come with a teal bucket, then they're saying that they do have some allergy, and so maybe having some options to give to them as far as
toys. So
that's
something we all need to, if we're going to be, we're going to put a teal pumpkin out, great, but be on the lookout for those teal buckets
Exactly.
as well.
So then we're going to move to hidden allergies, because not everyone is aware what the allergies are. So now there's a common 9 allergies. So it's egg, milk, peanuts, tree nuts, soy, fish, shellfish, wheat, and now sesame. So things like licorice has wheat in it, typically to bind it. So if you have a gluten sensitivity, that's off the menu, right? And so being very careful with understanding ingredients and reading the labels. Things like candy corn might have egg white, or they might have another allergen, I wrote it down here, have sesame oil now. So that 9th allergen may be triggered, so understanding that. And fun fact, candy corn used to be called chicken feed.
Really?
Before candy corn, because we used to feed corn to chickens, so it used to be called chicken feed.
And one of my favorite treats this time of the year is to take candy corn and put it with dry roasted peanuts, combine the two.
Sweet and salty.
If you can do both of those things, please try them.
Right, exactly, exactly. If you don't have a peanut and don't have a sesame. Some other hidden allergies are in chocolate. It can have a trace milk, right? So you do want to be careful about that. And then, that's pretty much the main ones, but also knowing if it's a mini Halloween candy, it might have different ingredients than the regular one to make it small. So please read that ingredient label and be aware of all of those hidden allergies.
And we remind everyone when your children bring their treats back home is to spread them out on the table and go through them.
Thoroughly look, absolutely,
read
for their
labels.
safety. Absolutely, look it up on the internet. You can find that information because a lot of times the labels aren't on the miniatures. So you can look it up on the internet and figure it out, or read the bulk package.
And when we're talking about treats, you have some out here in bowls and things. You got raisins. You got mini chocolate bars. There's you just got to be careful.
And there's a variety of alternatives. Exactly. And just investigate. And again, the more you know, the better you will be.
And I put her on the spot before we came on. I asked her what her favorite treat for Halloween was, and she told me like these red vines out here, the red licorice whips.
I like the chewy, so Swedish fish, stuff like that I don't have the rest of the year.
I'm more traditional. I go with the chocolate side of things.
All right.
Reese cups, Snickers bars.
Originals are good.
We're going to come back here in just a little while. We're going to be talking about some other, like if you're doing a party, doing some party favors for folks.
And safe allergen foods that you can offer that are a little bit healthier twist and look as spooky.
All right, Monique, thanks for stopping by today. EatRightRx.com for more information about everything we've talked here before. Hey, stay with us. We're going to have some more fun on Daytime Tri-Cities. It's coming up right after the break.